ready, watch the gate.
Girl?
Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
You know it.
Here we go now, Joris Dorday, the Iceman, your Olympic gold medalist, 3 times world champion, leads it up. Simon Marquardt of Switzerland looking good in the 2 spot. Here comes Argentina, looking good as they push their way through. Nice work there from Biergas. Polk now having to get the work done. Where is Leo Gayuran? Things changing up now as they come into the final turn. Dorday, Marquardt, Biergas, Polk, 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Alright, so I've been pretty focused on this race and haven't done any filming, so we're just going to catch up. So we came here last week and did some training at a local track, got 3 sessions on there, and then the plan was to do 2 training sessions here in Copenhagen, followed by official practice, and then the 2 race days. We did the first practice day and things went well, got the track pretty figured out. And the second practice day came around and they ended up canceling it because of rain. So that means I was only gonna have 1 session before official practice, but just had to make the most of it and went to official practice and felt pretty good and tried to be more aggressive since I wasn't gonna have that extra session. Also had the warm up this morning, so had a little more time to get the track figured out and felt pretty good going into the racing. In first round, I had a pretty solid lap. I was able to get into the top 3 and ride a pretty clean lap besides a 1 bonk on the 3rd straight, but other than that, it was good. Ran a pretty solid lap time, so was happy with that and moved on to the 1/8 final. In the 8th, I didn't get the gate that I wanted, so ended up getting squeezed out and knew I had to make some moves. So the first turn went for a move, got into 3rd, and I thought I was gonna hit the rider's tire that was in front of me, so I had to tag up and ended up losing a little bit of speed from that and went back to 4th and had to play defensive, play smart down the 3rd straight, but was able to get in there. So yeah, we made it through day 1. We were heading on to day 2. Honestly, just so relieved to make it through the first day. It's a pressure cooker because it's like, it's not the official race day, so really you're just trying to make it to the race day. The past 2 world championships that I raced in U23, I didn't make it to day 2, so yeah, it's just a big relief to make it through that. So now we can go full send, quarters, semis, and mains coming up tomorrow. So let's try to make our way through each round. We got a fighting chance. Let's do this.
random start. Riders ready, watch the gate. Okay, riders, random start. Riders ready, watch the gate.
All right, day 2 is done, and that is it for Worlds. I felt really good coming into today. I was fired up and ready to go. Obviously, we had some rain come in, and it was gnarly all day, but I was actually pretty happy about it because I normally do well in the rain and try to just use it to my advantage. Obviously, the track was a little soft in some areas, but I was just trying to attack the track like normal, and it seemed pretty solid in warm-up and felt like I was going good. I was able to get out of a pretty stacked quarter, and I was pretty stoked on it. And I had last gate pick going to the semi, so I was on the outside and just got cut off super hard over the first jump. I tried to regroup to make something happen in the first turn, but unfortunately nothing was open. And by that time I was off the back and couldn't make anything happen. So it was good to get into the semi in such a stacked field, but obviously the big goal was to get into the final and see what I could do there. But yeah, I just fell short of that one. After the first 4 World Cup rounds in here, I made 4 out of 5 semis. So I've been consistently good, but just not consistently where I want to be. So hopefully we can turn some of these semis into finals just by working harder. But that's it for this weekend. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure you like, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you all in the next one.